Proper Antes comes up now, the light activated on top of the gates, and they're set to run. They're off in the old Comrade, and a variation, My Greek Boy, bounced out quickly, and so did the mare Ms. Lecky from Push and Shapes, who's going to be snagged back into fourth spot after the start ahead of Abdicator. Then Falcon Crest, and back last over on the rails is Proper Antes. My Greek Boy leads them early, over by the 1300 now. They've settled down. My Greek Boy, 3/4 variation, just with a tendency to want to race a little keenly early. He now settles down. He drops the bit and comes back underneath him to a point. 1.5 to Ms. Lecky, given a great ride early by Stake, third in the box seat. Then 2.5 lengths to Push and Shapes. 1.5 lengths away at the 1,000 is Abdicator, sitting outside of Proper Antes, going up on the rails. And last year's winner is at the rear of the field, Falcon Crest. Midway down the riverside of the track, they approach the 800. It's My Greek Boy that leads the way. On top, a 1/2 length variation. He has travelled a little keenly throughout. 1.5 to Ms. Lecky with every chance. And then 1.5 lengths Push and Shapes. Proper Antes next on its inner. 1 Abdicator, then 2 lengths further back is Falcon Crest under heavy pressure. My Greek Boy led them. 500 to go in the old Comrade by a length on variation. About to quicken up now around its heels. There is Ms. Lecky. She goes up 3 wide. Push and Shapes push 4 deep. Then Proper Antes sneaking up in behind them. Into the straight, Ms. Lecky went for home, hit the front. Push and Shapes 1.5 lengths away. Variation battles away from Abdicator. Proper Antes switching back to the fence, but it's all Ms. Lecky with 100 left to go. She's got the old Comrade well and truly parcelled up. Ms. Lecky draws away. There's a treble for Diamond Dan. Ms. Lecky bolted in by 3.5 lengths to Proper Antes, a nose variation and a nose Abdicator. Then further back in the field, Push and Shapes, My Greek Boy wilting, and Falcon Crest pulled up a long last. Ms. Lecky, number 8, has given Dan Stake his 3rd winner this afternoon. Great victory, overdue. She's certainly been racing without any luck at all from sticky gates, but today he was able to jump and just park her in behind the 2 leaders, My Greek Boy, variation. And it was just a matter of when he was going to release the brakes, and around the heels of variation, he made that line of 3 on the point of the corner, sprints away after heads a turn for home, and put the issue beyond any doubt whatsoever. So Ms. Lecky, a runaway winner of the listed old Comrade Stakes by Lope de Vega from Ms. Strzelecki for Judith Kersley, and trained by Fred Kersley, ridden by Daniel Stake. A big day for Dan. Scores a runaway victory. Proper Antes, which had cut right back over towards the inside in the straight by Danehill Express out of Scala's Quest. Colin Webster, Troy Turner. Looks to have run second from variation by War Chant from Fleeting Angel. Probably went just a tick too keenly in running. He was fresh, got up onto the bridle, and pulled just a shade for Sean McGruddy. And it's 4th to 7 Abdicator, so 8, 6, 3 and 7. 8, 6, 3, 7 here after the old Comrade Stakes. 4.25 lengths by a short head. To the Amelia Park Karrakatta at Group 2 level the next this afternoon, and there are no changes there. We'll have the deductions with that late scratching of Tell 'em We're coming very shortly. In the meantime, let's head out to Brittany Taylor. Once again, she catches up with Dan Stake, who's having a super Saturday.
Well, Dan Stake, you said earlier that you were so confident about this horse today, but the way she just won, did you get a chance to look over your shoulder and just see how much you were ahead by?
I didn't look over the shoulder. I looked to the left of that new, beautiful big screen.
Well, that's a good plug for the new screen that you're able to see. She just absolutely brained them. And today she just seemed to be in a better frame of mind before the race as well.
Yeah, she was. You know, surprisingly enough with what transpired. But no, she's been a delight to ride. Apart from her little barrier misdemeanours, I'm just so pleased that, you know, she drew that barrier 1 today, and I knew I could just ride a bit more of a race on her, and she showed them how good she was.
Luck hasn't been on her side, there's no secret about that. How conscious were you today just to put her in a position where she was going to get a crack at them, a fair crack at them?
I guess what I was conscious was that I was confident in the horse's ability. You know, I've seen her, and I've seen how well looked after she is at Mr. Kersley's, and Yeah, I was confident, but I had reasons for it.
Well, congratulations on taking out the old comrade and bringing up a treble.
Thank you.
Fred Kersley joins us here. Fred, she deserved that.
Yeah, it was her turn today, obviously, but she was convincing. She's doing a great job.
He's had a great day, Daniel Stake, a very talented rider, but he hasn't probably been at his best on her the last 3 starts, but today he made up for it because he gave her a gem of a ride.
Look, you couldn't have ridden her any better, and the race panned out to suit her. So, I mean, sometimes the luck goes your way, and today it did, and you know, I'm really pleased with the horse. She's been a terrific little mare over her career, and I look forward to her in some better races as time goes by.
She's been a mighty galloper because she's had her problems, and you've been able to nurse her back to regain some of her best form, and you could probably say now she's in career best form, Fred.
Yeah, well, she is, and it's good that she's come back because she did fracture a fetlock joint, pastern bone actually last year, and she races with 3 screws in her leg, but despite of all of those issues, she's come back here today and done a pretty good job.
She wins the listed old comrade. There's another race, I think, in a couple of weeks' time, but is it getting more difficult to place her now?
Yeah, probably is, but speaking of old comrade, he was the horse that beat Northerly in the Australian Cup, so bit of a turnaround and fortune for me here today.
Geez, you had some great jewels with that galloper.
Certainly did.
Hey, congratulations, Fred, well done. And it's better off. Judith owns it too, so she'll be shouting dinner tonight. Well done, Judith, of course, the beautiful wife of Fred Kersley. But old comrade was a star galloper. Miss Leckie takes out the race named in his honour today and just doesn't win. She just smashes them in a brilliant performance. Photo for second. Second was the 6 Propriantes, and Variation got caught facing the breeze, which is not really his go, but he was as brave as ever to finish third. Time for a quick break here on Sky Thoroughbred Central. It's great to have your company here on this Saturday afternoon. When we return, it's the second half of Form Line, and then after that, it's our feature race, the Group 2 Karrakatta Plate.